Yeah. Neat Nicole likes to boast. Aunt Jordan likes to roast. Sir Charles keeps it crisp. GQ's the butter to the toast. Now it's time to keep it real. Competition not close. One stop for debating. Reality shows and this kids be the most. I'll be damn. I'll be damn. I'll be damn. Podcast going ham. I'll be damn.
Yeah, you retarded. Welcome back to I'll Be Damn. It's your boy Aunt Jordan.
Mimi. Neat Nicole.
Jasmine.
Just Cam.
Little Man Tattoos.
Sir Charles.
Little Man Tattoos. That what you said?
Yeah,
Oh, so you said the whole logo. You said the whole brand.
Yeah.
Okay. But while we at it, make sure y'all subscribe, like anything if you like it. Let us know about your brand real quick, Little Man Tattoos.
See, I do tattoos.
Where, man? How can we get in touch with you, bro?
I tattoo everywhere. You can hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, and platforms.
All platforms.
Yeah.
What platform?
I do music a little bit.
You do music too?
Yeah.
Okay, because you just rubbed me in your chest, so I'm trying to figure out
You call me all girl. Why gotta be the first? Like, you ain't
I thought this nigga was LL Cool J.
But you, hey, look, but you know, it was next to the guy.
I thought this nigga was about to put ice cream on his chest.
No, you know, you say your name, then you gotta keep going. What about them?
No, they already went.
That was quick.
But you like the special guest. You personally ain't never had on here. So we gotta go straight to you.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody know us.
He knew to it. He knew to it.
Y'all start with him first.
Nah, we already did it. We good. Hey, we're gonna make sure that we put how you can reach him in the bottom. So make sure you check the bottom.
Come here, guys.
The topic of today. Come on, man. Hold up. The topic for today is gonna be double standards for males and females versus on double standards. I'll let you go ahead and start it off.
Alright, so we came up with this because we hear that a lot of women think that there's a lot more double standards when it comes to them instead of men. So I'm curious to see what those double standards are.
Okay.
So I would like for these
Let the women, ladies
let
first.
the women go. Yeah, like what double standards is something that men benefit from that women don't? Curious.
Benefit-
Let's start off with
You can
Jazz.
say
know
benefit.
shit.
However, I would say that women can't have a bunch of children and men can. Like, I feel like it's always looked down upon when a woman has 1 or 2 kids, 3 or 4, but if the nigga got 5, 6 kids,
Or even
women
baby
will
mamas.
still, yeah,
Like, a dude can have multiple baby mamas and that's nothing.
Yeah.
A girl has more than one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who says it's nothing though?
Yeah, like where did that come from?
Yeah,
I mean, it
It's really.
it's more acceptable, but
Yeah.
it's a double standard.
Okay,
For sure.
okay, I can see where you're going with
I
this.
agree
Yeah.
with you.
Because if most dudes, if they see women with a bunch of baby daddies and things like that, they don't really want to fuck with her. But the girl would accept a man having multiple baby mamas.
Right.
I think due to the fact that the babies ain't necessarily with the father all the
No,
time.
they're
You know what I'm
curious.
saying?
They're curious.
Who curious?
The women are curious of the man as to how's he having sex with all these women and he got so many kids. I wanna go next.
No.
I wanna see what he's about.
nigga.
All right,
Hey.
all right. That ain't no damn drink.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
not-
That's true.
Yeah.
That, all right. See,
Yeah.
as you, see, they don't come from the dark skin, brother. It's all good though. I get this all the time. So I say shit that people ain't gonna say. So it's all
Yeah,
good.
you could-
Hey,
That's why you drinking.
hey, and while we're at it, the hell no button. Hold on. Real quick, the hell no button is why when we take a shot, somebody says something stupid, nobody agrees with something, everybody take a shot, or that person who says it takes a shot. So that was the hell no button. So now Corey has to take that shot.
I just wanted it to be said. Y'all can disagree out here, y'all want.
Yeah, I usually be with you on the male versus female stuff, but I wouldn't think a woman is like, oh yeah, let me be next after this nigga got 12 baby mamas.
Bro,
Where?
women have that, I ain't gonna say all, but a lot of women have that mindset. Bro, you see a dude that has so many damn kids. It's like, I would expect
I want
him-
no parts.
Huh?
No.
Right, exactly. That would be the mindset I would think you'd be thinking. But it's like, why did you focus on he got 5 damn kids? Curiosity. He's dicking these females down. I want to know what the dick is like.
I ain't gonna lie, you
Or,
got 3 different age women over here that.
I mean, oh bro, this is just 3.
no.
But I'm saying,
but I'm saying
talking
this
about
is
as far as
as
society.
Are you saying as far as I wonder how good the sex is in general?
Definitely.
Okay, we're saying having children with.
But that's how you have children, by having sex, and a lot of people be having sex unprotected.
But they
so
don't.
that's what
I
happens.
don't think a woman
So-
gets
But that's not
curious by
attractive
seeing
or does not piqued my curiosity at all.
Yeah.
That's
Not
actually the
yours.
opposite.
Maybe
Not
this is not
mine.
yours. Maybe not yours.
That's why you drank.
Okay.
No.
Let us know in the comment section. Let us know in the
Comment section, prove Corey wrong.
Prove me wrong.
Please do. Please do.
Hashtag. Let me know. Let me
Are
know in
you
the
saying
comment
like Nick
section.
Cannon?
Hashtag. Nah, Nick Cannon just. No, Nick Cannon. Everybody just going off Nick Cannon because of the bag. You know what I'm saying? You have a baby by him. That's just
I think he
instant
got
shot.
an agenda.
Yeah,
Yeah, he got. He did. He
Yeah,
said he
that's what I'm
want
saying.
to have a
He has a
legacy.
sickness,
Are there
bro. He
examples?
got something going on. He got a sickness. I think he's trying to, you know what I'm saying, if anything is a habit to
Build
him,
his
he has
legacy.
people that could build his name and keep that character. I
Yeah.
understand.
He has a reason why
he has a reason behind
Yeah, it's
it.
just the fact that like, dude, come on. Just
And he got money, of course it's gonna make it easier
Yeah.
for him.
100%.
But I think his purpose isn't just to be like, oh, I'm about to just have the most victims. No, I think it's something.
So that's another double standard that you feel that women, take L's on.
I mean, of course, the general women having sex with multiple people, she's a whore. Men
y'all do
have
that.
it, and they're high five.
I agree with you on that one. Like men, but to just let you know, that's more a society thing. Men don't look at it like
Yeah,
that.
we don't
more or
look at
less.
it like that.
We look at it like it's not about having how many sex partners you have.
Back in the
It's
day,
about
it was a
that.
problem.
How long have you done it?
I'm not-
Niggas have it back in the day, nigga, but shit.
Sound like Boom Howard.
Right.
But
But we big on like if we know the partners. If you got a whole bunch of partners that a guy knows, then that's more of a problem than how many partners you actually have. You could have two, and if you know both of them, the dude gonna have an issue with dating you.
Same.
But if you don't, you got 5 of them, and he have no clue who they are, and it doesn't come back to him. Most guys don't do them like that. You know what I'm saying? But society does make that look horrible for the woman, because the man, dude is called the man, you the guy, you a player, you all that good shit, and a woman a hoe, slut, ratchet, all that other shit. So I do agree with you on that. What about yourself?
I feel like y'all get away with being able to talk to all these different bitches, but if like girls try to do that, it's not gonna be the same thing. Like we gonna be a hoe, but like y'all not gonna be labeled as that.
But when that was pretty much like the
That
same
was-
thing.
that was it. That's it.
Like the
That's
same
the-
Y'all need to double
That's
like,
pretty
y'all,
much-
y'all give us something.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll let you go first.
Oh, we can talk. A woman can slap a nigga's ass and not go to jail for it, but if a nigga slaps a woman's ass out of nowhere, it's sexual assault. That nigga's in prison.
That is
But
true.
do women do it?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I don't.
Yeah,
So I don't know. I'm
And that,
asking.
time out. Pause.
Where was we at?
First of all, that's dangerous as hell.
Pause.
We was just
Pause.
somewhere where you was
And-
like the girl kept trying to grab my
Oh
shit.
yes, where were we at?
We was somewhere and kept saying the girl was trying to do that shit to me.
She
and
just
it's
kept
like,
trying
it
to.
ain't
She
with
kept
it.
kept
It
trying to
ain't
grab
with
on it. Like that happened to me at Jamie's Rhythm back in the day all the time. Girls walk by trying to grab your shit. You be like, yo, what the fuck? Like me and my wife used to have to talk about it all the time. I couldn't stand that shit.
Yeah.
But we're not going to be like pick up the phone, yell harassment, blah blah. We not. Dude's just not going to do that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a double standard because that men and women thing, like I feel like we feel the need to be more protected from outside sources than you guys do. I feel like at the end of the day, if I stop a nigga ass, he really could 2-piece me and knock me out, but I can't do the same thing to
But the man won't. A man's
But
not
he
going to
won't.
hit you.
And if he did 2-piece and knock your ass out,
He's
he
not
still
going
goes to jail
to,
because he
but
hit
he
you.
doesn't feel the need to go to an outside source for protection. So
Wait.
that's why.
We got a question?
We got a question from the audience.
No, that's not true. Busta Rhymes, when that girl grabbed his butt, he.
Oh man, I did see that video. He pushed it. Yeah, Busta Rhymes.
He didn't punch her, but
He didn't punch her, but he pushed the hell out of her.
Oh, I
ass.
did. Who was that?
What's that nigga's name who
I
kicked that
don't-
girl on stage?
Kicked
He's a
her
rapper
ass.
from New Orleans.
Was it Kevin Gates?
Okay, he did.
Yeah. So some men do
Or Dana
retaliate
White.
and aggression. So that's why it's different. Like,
It's
I feel
so
like
so
that's where the
but
double
so
standard
it's
comes from.
so
Because you guys can
that-
protect yourself
that's
from,
okay?
from us doing
So that's
it.
o-
I'm not saying it's okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying
That's
that's
okay.
the reason why it escalates to outside protection and calling the
But that's a
police.
double
Or
standard. That's
calling your
allowed.
brother.
That's
Or
allowed.
somebody
It's
else.
allowed.
That's a
Yeah, it
double
makes
standard, that's
It is
allowed?
allowed.
Just like
I'm
domestic
saying
violence.
right.
Domestic violence, a woman can whoop a dude ass and a man can't even touch you.
And if a
You can
cop
call the cop and he's going
Dude
to jail.
going to jail.
It's changing a little bit now though.
Shit.
It's changing.
It's changing.
Shit.
Yeah, I be seeing a lot of women who go to jail for putting their hands first.
No, the difference is niggas is actually calling the police.
Right,
Yeah.
but
See,
it's
before,
changing.
we wasn't doing that.
It's
whoever
changing.
get the
You
phone
know what I'm
first, the other
Yeah.
one's going to
The
jail.
police is tired.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's just so. I mean, you have a lot of. I think the double standard that women take L's on is with being gay or lesbian.
Yeah.
Two women can be looked at as great.
It's okay.
It's okay, but two men we like not like two women y'all can be bisexual. Ain't no nigga can be by himself.
Everybody tune in for that.
You gay.
Yeah, you touch another
No such
dude.
thing as buying for a
You
nigga.
gay.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? Women can be bi. Y'all can grab each other butt.
Y'all be looking at each other.
Y'all can, They go, ooh, girl, your titties nice. You got, nigga can't walk on nigga, your hole.
Hey, that nigga got some ass, don't he?
What?
That nigga got some ass.
Nigga, we can't. You know how to think about when we smack a nigga ass. Like we have to think about that now. Because it's
But
like,
my question is, do y'all want to? Like,
No,
y'all want to?
no, but I'm just saying you can even get away. Say if a dude need to, nigga, that nigga
Say if a
bold.
nigga did think that was okay, you can't.
No.
You consider.
No, if you gay, automatically.
you like, cause you know it's
Automatically.
true.
If
You automatically think in your head that nigga gay.
Let y'all see a dude, y'all walk with a dude and he tell you, damn, that nigga bulge nice. You look at this nigga like,
I had a nigga.
But if a girl say
calves
that-
look good, nigga, I ain't
I
like
feel,
that.
and your bitch.
right.
Nigga said my calves look good.
Bro.
Nigga, I feel uncomfortable.
That shit happened to me on the ladder. I was doing construction one time and nigga went and touched my calf. Like, nigga, I'm on the ladder. What I'm gonna do? Go run
That was a
out?
vulnerable position to be in. For
Yeah, like
I
what
make you feel though. I don't
That's
understand though, man. That's crazy.
He was calculating with that. He's like, you on the ladder, you can't do shit. So let me take advantage of this opportunity. I'm gonna grab that calf all day.
What you doing, bro?
Nah, what you mean? I just kicked my leg down, but I couldn't do too much. I'm on the ladder, nigga.
Damn.
That's all you got.
Man, I ain't doing no Bruce Lee kids.
Can I ask a question when it comes to that double standard with the whole shit? Because I said this on a past podcast a while back, and a lot of people disagree with me. Some agree, but I'm curious.
You might have to take a
Okay,
shot.
let me
because-
get
Well, go ahead and get the shot ready.
Take a shot.
I'm gonna ask the question first. Who invented the term hoe? What gender invented that?
Nigga.
I think
Now,
according to you, it was women.
Yes, to shame
But
each
did
other.
you go back and
to-
look in history? Did
What?
you say when was the first time?
Yeah.
No. I'm just saying from what I expect. I feel like because just like y'all say, we can sleep around with a whole bunch of women, and we can be called hoes, and it don't faze us. We actually take pride in it. We actually like, yeah,
We,
smack-
nigga, that's
we
plural.
knocking these bitches down. I call this nigga a hoe. He ain't gonna get offended, but you a hoe. Like, goddamn
Yeah,
right.
he will.
A prostitute, no. Nigga, that's what they used to call it in the 70s.
Right.
True, yeah, I get it. I understand, but the way we just use it just
Yeah, it's different.
freely now, so it's just different. But I feel like if a woman is like jealous of another female, that's when it's mostly used. Oh, that girl a hoe, or she fucking around with somebody that she want to fuck around with. Oh, she a hoe. It's just going around. So it's like I feel like y'all
you're
shame each
saying-
other more with that term than niggas do.
Let me get clarity. Are you saying that women utilize the word hoe for women more than men utilize the word hoe for women?
I will say
I need a strong
we say
yes or a strong no.
Oh, she on your
Why
ass
she?
today.
No, time out, cause she over here went lawyer. What was this when we was doing? Okay, lawyer.
I had it.
I will say it's used the same, but we
Okay.
use it differently. We say hoe for everything.
Nah,
That's a Dallas thing.
I would say just niggas in
That's
Texas
a
do
Dallas
that.
thing.
Okay, well, cool. That's a Dallas. I guess
Okay.
cause I'm from here, so
Okay.
we just say nigga that hoe, did all this type of stuff.
That nigga clean it all.
But you know when a dude's insulting a female by how he's saying hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's on the tone, right?
yeah, so that
Like
too.
bitch. Like
Right.
same thing, right?
No, you
bitch
ain't
is-
getting away with that.
Yeah, no, not at all.
No, I know you was trying to go with that.
Bitch.
Anytime a
Little
woman,
bitch hug.
anytime a woman uses hoe, is more than likely to shame
I
another
will
woman.
agree with you on the sit. I feel like if a woman does call another woman a hoe, it's not like how we would. I do Will the same.
Yeah,
I would-
and so when y'all do that,
The
it makes
men-
y'all feel like you say shame and everything like that. So y'all are not as freely to have sex with a whole bunch of dudes. Y'all don't let it be known because y'all know y'all gonna shame each other for it. Because I guarantee you, I want women to be hoes.
I feel like
What way though?
I feel.
I don't want them to feel shame just because they having sex with
Be
no,
a
just be
hoe.
safe.
That's
Just be
crazy.
safe and no diseases, my nigga.
So does
just
he
be
mean
safe.
I feel like.
Wow, y'all trying to get me.
Hell no! Yeah.
Take that shot.
And
I want bitches to be hoes.
The way I feel like he's using hoe is how y'all would use bitch. Like y'all.
Right,
Like,
there you
I
go.
I
don't
think
go around
that's.
calling people hoes.
No,
Y'all can call another female bitch.
I was
They could
finna
be
go
like,
back to that.
Yeah.
Or be like, bitch, that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
That's a bad
That's
bitch.
how we would use hoe.
Hoe.
That's how y'all would use.
But that's
bitch.
another double standard because we can't call y'all bitches.
Bitches, but y'all can't.
Y'all be calling each other the shit out.
As soon as a nigga say bitch, y'all automatically. It didn't even
Bitch.
who you calling a bitch?
Yeah.
It ain't even gotta be directed at you.
Yo,
You just
mama
heard
ain't
somebody
bitch.
call me a
Hold
bitch.
on,
I just-
wait
wait a minute, I just hit
My mama ain't got
bitch.
shit.
So it's like,
Right.
so that's why I feel like hoe is like y'all can sleep, y'all, and I'm like, okay, let me ask you a question. Is it because niggas talk too much? Cause I feel like females can sleep around And nigga, you
No, we
keep
do
business.
talk too much.
We do talk
We'll
about
go
it.
brag and tell our nigga what we did and all that. Females
Right.
do that
So
shit.
is that us like not helping with it? 'Cause I feel like a lot of females would be
Females
more
keep that shit under the-
fucking if
Okay,
nobody
so
knew.
let me speak from perspective of a female.
Uh-huh.
More than likely, you got a homegirl that you might tell to. You telling somebody like, girl, la 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 la. But you're dealing with a certain caliber of woman, and after that, I feel like that changes from how people perceive. Like, you're not gonna put your business out there all in the street when you're older.
Uh-huh.
So the older you get, the less likely you are to tell people everything you're doing in your bed.
For sure.
For women, I feel like women and men, you get older and you get more mature, and you're not really telling every detail of the girls that you're sleeping with because you're dating more with intention.
Right.
So I think that changes with maturity, and I don't feel like, as a mature woman, I don't feel like I'm not likely calling somebody a hoe. Unless I really know, like, dang, she really be
She out
It
there.
would take a lot for me to use the word hoe. I don't know. I feel like I am.
See, but y'all, men actually, when we don't judge each other when we telling each other how many women we're sleeping with, what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's not a judgment.
There's no
women,
judgment.
y'all have judgment with
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Like we can tell each other stories out the ass. And
Yeah.
we just like laughing about it, kicking whatever. We don't think one time, oh yeah, fuck ass nigga. Yeah, I
That's
can't
a
fuck with
societal
him.
thing,
We
though.
don't
I
think
mean, our
that. Sure.
purity is tied to how we're out there, what we're doing, and then also your esteem. Because
Yeah.
if I feel like you a certain age and you just out here fucking, it's like, girl, why? What's going on? What's like? You need some healing outside of this. This is a crush that you're.
So do we need healing too? If we out here fucking
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody do.
I say yes.
Everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just asking the question. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
So it's a
I want
problem
because I'm trying to
regardless.
really figure out like because I understand that.
Is that a problem you deal with?
No, I'm saying. Shit, I know what you're doing. I'm saying because the fact that we can be called hoes and it don't phase us like that, like, but it phases y'all to where y'all can't be
Because in
freely
your
and
world, your
open.
purity is not really like.
Linked to anything.
Yeah, it's not.
Like when you look at a dude, you think no matter what, this dude fucking.
Yeah,
A woman can look innocent to the fact that like, man, she look like she shouldn't get down like that.
yeah.
But
It's
most
more attractive, too.
society gonna look at a dude like he fucking.
Yeah.
But the Bible say be fruitful and multiply.
Agreed.
So that's why I'm
When
like,
you're
what's the
married,
problem?
But being married was actually being fruitful.
Exactly. And then when you got married, you still niggas had multiple wives. Is that
Yeah,
hoe?
But the dude had multiple wives. The women didn't have multiple husbands.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I agree.
That is
Well
facts.
played, Shanique.
Thank
That
Good
is
job.
That is facts.
Good job.
Yeah, you don't get too many of those.
You don't exactly. That's why I want to acknowledge you.
Girls
Good job.
girls
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Now let me get to a double standard that may be a little more touchy. Is that
Go ahead, I know
the
what you're doing.
vulnerability?
I know what you're going with.
A male cannot be vulnerable, but women can be completely vulnerable and not looked down upon. The second a man becomes vulnerable, he looks like he's a bitch. He's not a real man. He can't hold a household down. He's a crybaby. This, that, and the third. And then we become hard when we don't be vulnerable. Then all of a sudden we got all type of mental issues and we're the bad guy.
So I think there's a difference between vulnerable and sensitive.
No, I'm talking about vulnerability. I ain't talking about sensitivity.
No, but sensitive is the crying, that's where the sensitivity comes into it, right?
No, being vulnerable can be all different phases because when y'all are vulnerable, y'all let tears come out.
Not necessarily.
Yes, women cry way more than men cry. And when
Okay.
y'all will cry doing happiness.
But vulnerable looks like different things to different people.
No, okay, so was Kanye vulnerable or was he crying? Was he
Which one was it?
When?
Was Tyrese vulnerable or was he crying?
I mean, shit, you name it.
Come on, let's talk about it.
The reason why I don't want to speak to that is because I feel like those people deal with mental illness. So I feel like that's a hard one to gauge. But when I think about like the people that I know, if I see them crying, there's things where I'm like, ooh, they might be really triggered. This is really a time where they're being vulnerable. When you deal with mental illness, you can cry, you can laugh, you can come back. So it's kind of hard to gauge whether that's like mental illness or them being vulnerable and them trying to pour their soul out and really get help or...
But the
Yeah,
problem
that's kinda hard.
is that when he started crying, everybody started flaming him instantly in the comments,
And I-
calling that nigga a bitch. And I'm not even
That's
talking about it as far as
causes
this.
a mental illness.
Right.
He might not
But
have a
who
mental
was
illness.
calling him a bitch, men or women?
Everybody. I mean,
Okay, see, I don't know. I'm
it goes
asking.
both. Yeah, it went both
The
ways.
women
I mean,
flame Tyrese.
we're not saying all
ass
women,
up.
yeah.
The women flame Tyrese
For him
up.
being vulnerable.
And
that causes
Will Smith.
mental. That causes mental.
They,
you know what I'm
they
saying? That might
killed
fuck
Will
him up,
Smith.
like,
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I'm like, y'all get mad about a dude opening up and calling him all type of names, but then what women don't realize, men are only gonna be vulnerable once.
Yep.
The second you become
Shut that
vulnerable
can't be
and you
vulnerable.
shut it down, you ain't getting shit.
Or you
else
call
out
that
of
nigga,
it.
oh, you not a man, or
Get none of
all
that.
that. You ain't getting none of that from
Here's the
us.
question. Do you think men or women should be vulnerable with everybody?
No.
So,
Yeah.
these
No.
men that are doing it publicly,
Mhm.
they are doing it to everybody, correct?
Men
Yeah.
should be vulnerable with
Okay.
men.
So if
only.
it you don't believe everyone's supposed to be vulnerable with everybody, but these men are doing that. That puts them in a different
But these happen in relationships too when it's private. There's men that goes and tell his wife about some stuff that maybe is really secretive to him. I actually had one of my clients that found out. I mean, his wife found out that he was molested.
But then you can't.
And she turned that back on this man and was like, "Well, are you gay? Am I gonna find out that you messing with other men?" And he like, "Yo, I'm just opening up to you, telling you
But-
what's been bothering me."
Could that be a valid question if that was a
You don't
concern?
even ask that
No.
question at that time.
No,
You
not
don't
at
even
that-
ask
was
that.
it-
That's
that
where
same
you tread
conversation.
softly and
Okay.
that
I'm
type
saying,
of shit.
going off
Okay.
of what you just said though, for a man to be able to do that, it's also, you can't say it's a bad thing for him doing for it, because he's probably trying to show men that it's okay to be this way.
Right.
You know
I'm
what
just
saying?
asking
So it's
questions.
like, yeah, so it's like, I feel like you can't, when it comes to a lot of stuff like that, it's like, it's really all people's perspective and how you know, you
Right.
grew up or you feel like, there's no right or wrong when it comes to that. It's just how you grew up and how you feel and
Right.
how you look. So,
And another, to piggyback off of that, another double standard. Y'all can tell us to be a man, boss the fuck up. But the minute we tell y'all, nigga, be a woman,
No.
we can't tell y'all shit about being a woman. Can I get an explanation for that?
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
I've never been told to be a woman, so I, you know what I mean? Like, I just am who I am.
She ain't got no man, nigga, to tell you that.
But I mean, even in past relationships,
I'm
I've
just
never,
talking
you know,
shit.
you know.
I'm just fucking.
But I'm just saying, I can't relate to that one. I don't have an answer for that one.
So you've never told a man, you
I
just
feel
need to
like
be a
that's just
man.
an unhealthy relationship if you even gotta say
Yeah.
that.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you
but
even have to
it's
say that to your partner,
but
nigga, you need to abort that mission.
Right.
you're right.
Because
But Philly, is it not
because
commonly
it's like,
used?
I
Is
should
it not
never-
commonly done amongst
Oh,
even if you're not
I
even in a
know it is.
relationship?
I
Be
know
a
it.
real man. Be a
Young
man.
people shouldn't be in your life
Just-
if I had to tell
Has
you
someone
some
told
shit
you
like
that before?
Yeah, plenty of times.
Why?
What does that got to do with anything?
I'm saying, what was the context?
No, so because
That makes- okay.
No.
That's a good question.
No, it's a good question. No, because what I'm about to say is, regardless of what I'm doing, I am a man. God made me a man.
Okay.
So regardless whether what I'm doing does not have to do anything with me, I'm man. Let's just put it like that. So
But-
if you sitting here telling me to nigga man up, you're telling me that you want me to be your version of what you want me to be, what you think a man is. I'm not finna do that. Nigga, whatever you think that man should be or whatever, that ain't got shit to do with me.
But can I ask
I'm a man
what-
regardless of what you
Okay,
think a
and I
man
get
should
that.
be.
Hold on, before
But
you-
this hold on. This
We
is
got-
giving me the I'm a grown ass man energy. The
No,
way
that's
you
not.
started
It's not
to
even
have
being
this
a grown ass
conversation.
man. It's just I'm a man.
No,
period.
but I'm saying,
Okay, go ahead, give
what-
me yours.
Grown is different.
What-
That's a mentality.
Okay, go ahead.
What was the context whenever they were telling you?
No, it's not even. It's not even like a specific like me being in a relationship because I haven't been challenged like be a man specifically. It's just like if you piss a girl off, like period, she'll just say that just to get on the nigga's skin. Nigga, a real man would have bought my liquor. A real man would have did this. A real man would have did that. No, your version of a real or what you think a man is would have done that. No, to me that sounds like a version of a bitch.
Real quick though, let's see because
All right, I definitely want the audience hands
They
with
got-
it. Up.
these motherfuckers-
Okay, let's start
I
right
thought
here.
they was doing the motherfucker when you be at the game. They just doing this.
The way-
shit.
No,
They
they
got
trying me. They trying me. That's why I want to talk about it.
Is,
Yo, let 'em see you sweat.
is there a book or guideline of what a real man and a real woman is supposed to be?
Not at all.
Okay.
You are born a man when you have a dick, and you are born a woman when you can produce babies.
In the Bible.
No.
Well, no. I think there's a boy and there's a man. Boys do boy shit.
We're talking about a
Men do men
mentality.
shit.
That's why you say that grown man shit. That's a mentality. That's called just growing up.
Let me give a
It's
similar.
different than
So
being
what?
a man.
So who?
It's a society thing.
Exactly, it is. So we really go on this route, but like at the end of the day, I'm a man. You telling me to be a
Okay.
man because I'm not doing what you want
Let
me
me
to
give
do?
a similar
It's complete
parallel.
bullshit.
Let me give a similar parallel.
Okay.
There's a difference between like a father, a man who impregnates a woman, and a dad, a man who's in that children's life, who's
Who's
active.
taking care of the child.
So inherently, he's a father. But just because he's a father doesn't make him a dad.
True.
So when you
But-
say I'm a man because I'm a man,
But that's all society say
That
too.
doesn't-
Yeah, that's a
That's
society
not such
thing.
thing as a dad in the Bible. That's a father.
Yeah, that's just a father. I did my job. I'm fruitful.
however
I
you want,
multiply.
however you want to call it, we all know the difference, right? Because some people say it different. Some people say, "Oh, he's my dad," and that's
Yeah, I'm saying, but that's us choosing to allow society to pick that. Go ahead.
So just because you have a penis does not make you a man. And
You're a
I
male.
really
You're
Male,
You're a
correct.
male,
You're a male.
biologically.
Yeah, you're
but
a
So
that
what is
does
a
not
man?
make you a man.
What is a man?
There are qualifications and standards that you have to live up to be a man.
Who said
Which
that?
is-
Who made those?
Who made that
those?
qualification? That's what I'm asking you. Can you please give me these
Who made that?
qualifications?
Yeah, but But
Where?
if
Who?
we're really
What
gonna
are
go back,
they?
She already said that it was in the Bible.
Where? No, it was not.
No, it wasn't what a man
It was not.
should be or what.
But here's the thing,
No,
though.
it's not.
Here's the thing,
No, it's
though.
not.
Tell me, educate me,
It's different.
please.
It's different if a woman is saying you're not a man just because you're not doing what they want. But it is a thing. You can't just say because I have a penis, I'm a man. It's not a
Because
thing.
babies have penises.
Because I can't say just because I have a vagina, I'm a woman.
No,
Because I could be conducting myself as a little girl.
Conducting yourself in a behavior does not make you male nor female.
No, we're not talking about biologically.
But no,
I'm talking about maturity. I'm
So
talking
that's what
about.
I'm saying. That is a society.
That is a
thing. Where
society
you can
thing.
find that. That is something that we are.
And everybody has their own depiction of what it
is.
should be.
It is. However, do you agree there's a difference between a boy and a man? Yes or no?
You're a boy.
Yes or no?
Yes.
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 He's older.
Yes, to answer your question.
To where you do different things at different ages, correct?
Yeah. That's,
Yes, because you're growing up. You're
That's
a boy starting out, and then you become a man. You're growing
Okay.
regardless, whether you're doing what everybody thinks a man should do.
That's an
regardless,
age
you're
thing,
still
not a
becoming
behavior.
a man.
So
You
if
leaving on the street. you still
under
a
the
man.
terms of Christianity, and for most of us who follow the Bible, it says we need men to lead, protect, and provide both physically and spiritually. Paul gives six virtues that men of God should pursue: righteousness, godliness, faith, love, steadfast, and gentleness. So those are qualities of what.
Say those one more time, please.
Righteousness, godliness, faith, love, steadfastness, and gentleness.
So why am I not? So time
Wait,
out.
let me finish my point.
Go ahead.
Those are qualities. So that falls under the line of characteristics that, according to the Bible, and being a leader, a protector, and provider physically and spiritually, that according to the Bible, that makes you a man.
So if I don't produce
So you guys
financially,
are
am I
wrong.
still a man?
So you guys are wrong.
If I don't produce
So
financially,
you
am I
understand
still a
it's not in the
man?
Bible, might need to drink. I don't know.
Hold up.
And secondly, go ahead, because y'all might need to drink. I don't know.
No, if I don't produce financially, am I not a man? Because that's what a lot of women use that.
According to the Bible, if that's what
That's
you
not-
stand
that's
by.
But what you just read as far as characteristics of what a man should be
Okay.
had nothing to do with financial.
Never
No,
will.
it's
Because there's no
providing,
finances
but you're
involved.
putting it as financial.
No, because that's what society and women put it as.
financial.
No,
What did
no,
I just
check
tell
this.
you?
What are we saying?
Now let me go back real quick on what he's talking about.
A
And I do
provider,
agree- and I-
physically and spiritually.
And I do. That's why.
It
What's a
says-
provider? What's a provider?
Listen, it says a provider physically and spiritually. You can provide me with protection. You can provide me with prayer. That it doesn't say anything about financial. You said financial.
Because
It didn't say anything about provision.
Why did I say
financial.
financial, Jay?
Let me be devil
Why
advocate.
did I
Hold
say
on, let
that?
me be devil advocate real quick. What she's saying is correct. What you're talking about is what society does with women. Women put it on financial responsibility as making him be a man.
Right.
The Bible does not say that.
Okay.
So therefore, he's talking about something that society's doing. You're talking about something that's
But
biblical.
we're getting it wrong in society. That God is getting it right. God
Oh, for
said
sure.
it right here.
But
We
I
get it
agree
wrong
with
all the
that.
time.
But that's not what
agree with
society
you. What
goes
verse
by.
But the whole point is we're talking about
completely agree.
society and what we are right now because we're not back
That's
in those
1
days.
Timothy 6-11. Because I don't like to quote the Bible.
That's the old chapter.
And then what is your what is and let's talk about protection.
Okay.
What is protect?
But,
What is protection?
Okay, so let me ask you this question. Because are you talking about a random person in the street or are you talking about your woman?
No, your
Are you
woman.
talking about your girlfriend?
Protection.
Okay,
Because
so
one being protected
those
is
are
me being
things
there.
that you do in that vetting process to say, what is your version of a protector? What is your version of a provider? What is your version of a man? Those are things that you establish early on when you're in a relationship and you're weeding out, okay, is this the person for me? So again, that process, if you don't care, then you shouldn't even be getting to this point with this woman. But what I'm saying is that is defined by what the woman you're in a relationship is. So that's where it comes into play.
Yes.
I come to complete. I agree with you.
I agree with
on
you
that
there,
because
too.
every
Everyone-
woman
Everyone's
isn't gonna
different,
say.
yeah.
Every woman's gonna be different when they.
But the example you just gave was
Exactly, I
somebody
agree with you on that.
in a club saying, nigga, so and so will buy my drink. We ain't talking about that.
Right.
No, but that's
But
one.
that's
That's an
what-
example.
That's
There's
what
a lot more.
There
I
are.
just gave you one example.
But the example
But
that
it's
you
real quick to tell. a woman
example
to
you
tell
gave
me-
her, she
she's gonna
knocked
go
that one down. So
I'm not saying that that's not the double standard. A lot of women do that. But what I'm saying is there is a fine line according to the Bible of what a man should be.
the difference I have on that is when women talking about society-wise, I agree 100% with everything you said because remember we actually named what was a man on the one with Raven on here, and we said everything that you just named in the Bible. So I agree with that. Where I have the problem is what society shows because that's what happens every day. We're not quoting that, but the difference is women are talking more financial with society. When you ask a man on social media, on every platform that you can look at, he names things he wants from a woman biblically. the first thing we talk about is being number one is submissive. We go to biblical terms when we use what we say as a woman. Y'all 100% go straight to something that's society based.
Okay.
So that's where I have the issue at. We're looking biblically for what we want as a woman. You're looking society what you want from a man. That's the reason there's no balance and we don't do this. There's not evenly yoke happening because we having two different things.
And we better start getting this out and have more conversation. Because as much as they try to take the Bible and everything,
taking it away from you.
Right.
Got a question? Go ahead.
Yeah, but one thing I just want to ask, because I don't know that someone wanting a man to provide financially, I don't think that's a societal view. I think logistically, if you're trying to find a mate and you're being more like business oriented and maybe you want to stay home with the kids, you want somebody who's going to provide, but I don't think that necessarily has to be a societal value. I feel like that could just be a traditional woman who wants to live a traditional life.
But you gotta be a traditional woman if you want a traditional man.
If you want a traditional man, you gotta be a traditional woman.
That falls into the place.
And that's why I want to ask about.
If that's her preference.
Or you have to be what he sees in his woman.
I've seen happy motherfuckers
100%.
that don't have barely anything
But
going on
it's
there,
all
and
about-
happy as can fucking be. You know
It's
what
all
I'm
about
saying?
that
So it's like,
conversation. When two people come together, what do you expect?
you gotta establish that and ask them questions from the rip. So you know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
people
that has
got-
to be
there's no
questions
confusion.
that
People gotta be real
Exactly.
question when using the Bible. We're talking about providing.
Yeah, you can't
we
go
talking
from
about
Bible and
things-
then go from society
We
standard. You
talking
can't go
about
back and
things
forth.
in the Bible that society doesn't even have. There's
At all.
you talking about businesses. You talking about providing certain finances. No, none of those things go biblical.
Because there was no
Right.
businesses back then. It was just
If I had a
order,
roof
just
over your
survive.
head.
You got to go out and kill your own.
But
damn
you guys
food.
did say that wasn't the term.
No. I said what she was
So
talking
who needs
about
to
wasn't
drink
in the
over
Bible.
there?
I didn't talk
Nobody
about
need to drink.
Y'all was-
And I was going to ask you
No, I
as far as the
said
protection.
she
Let's talk
said
about
it wasn't
protection.
Okay.
What is protection?
It's whatever.
That's
standard
obvious, man.
Comes
No,
down. It comes
I
down
want
to
to hear from a
whatever.
woman.
For me specifically,
No, I just want to hear what is your idea of a protection? What is that? I want a man that is a provider and a protector. What is a protector?
Someone who looks out for the family or you and the family.
What if there's not someone in the family?
I need
Well, it
more.
can be covering in prayer. It can be just defending the household. It can be just
making sure we're safe at night, or
His
you know,
presence is already doing that.
not
No.
necessarily.
I'm gonna tell you why. No, because I saw this video. I think I sent you this video. I think I sent you.
We're gonna
this.
get to that.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. We're good.
But
Go
that
ahead.
one. But that.
No.
Can you drink some? 'Cause
Yeah.
the presence-
No, it ain't. Why I gotta drink? I'm over here.
The presence. I can't. You
You
can't
said
just say
two-
the presence, nigga. Like.
All right.
You
No,
said
because
about
he knows what
you
I'm
said
talking
about-
about.
you said about
He knows
two
my
years.
city.
I've been in the presence of men where I felt like I would have to defend
No.
us. If
Yeah.
I'm like, oh nigga, I'm in
He
this house.
said,
Ain't nobody
can I
gonna
get
fuck with
into
us.
it?
Like,
Because it deserves more context.
It's gonna have more context on the next one, but
Okay,
but
you'll see
still,
what I'm talking
but
about.
still, the way you explained that was still incorrect.
Okay.
Like how you said it, your wording was incorrect.
Also, the wording is
There you go.
incorrect how I said it.
Yeah.
But
There you go. Take it.
so I have to take a
Yeah,
shot on
so-
this. Okay.
If the majority agrees, that's the rule.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mary brought this to my attention. She was saying that in sports, that if a woman shows passion or aggression, this has been very relevant to Angel.
Angel.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get more attention in this episode.
Yes, that. Well, Mary, you want to elaborate on it? It's your words.
The double standard there is just that it's completely acceptable for men to talk shit on the court or wherever else, especially in sports, and we see what happens when women do it.
No, let me take this one. No,
that's
pause.
100% wrong.
No,
That's
that reason why that happened, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I tuned into that game because of all the talking.
That-
It was
That
entertaining
was a
for me.
narrative. They
The
tried to
only
paint-
reason why they're saying that was being frowned upon was because that was a black woman
doing
going
that
at
to
a white girl. who
Okay,
did that.
so,
100%.
That's why.
that is very true. But
100%.
just in
Is that
the
hard?
overall
100%.
sports realm, if a woman is doing too much and she's showing too much aggression and she's talking too
Give
much,
me one scenario.
I'm about to say,
Give me one scenario
This
where a
would be
woman
the
was
one
like,
scenario that
oh
you
my
can
god.
use, and it's not
I
good.
Find
would
one.
say-
I'll give you one
Please,
scenario.
go ahead.
It's kind of fictional though. Does that
But it don't count.
No, it does not count. I need real
basketball,
life.
though.
I need real
Remember in the
life.
movie Love and Basketball when her mother was like, "You need to be no."
I've been waiting
Yo,
on
In the
that.
movie Love
You
and
got drink.
Basketball, her
Let's
mother told her.
go.
Your turn.
Just because
Let's
it's a movie, but
Your turn.
it is confirmed.
Jazz.
Because it's
He
a-
hit every
Let's go.
every time he wanted it.
Because
Yeah.
it's a movie.
Because
but
you gotta
I-
prove it.
No, yeah, you want your woman to defend you when you're wrong?
Yes.
Oh no,
That's
no,
only
no,
because
no.
it was in the movie.
However, we got a
in-
question too. Go ahead.
In real life, women are looked down upon especially middle school.
To talk
high school.
shit?
Yes,
No.
middle school. high school.
No.
Depending
I
on
grew up
where
with
you
females
are.
that talk cash money shit.
That's all they
I
did.
played
You're in sports?
I played.
Yes,
Whenever
and we love
They
it.
would talk shit to us.
We love
We
it.
didn't play 2 on 2,
However,
3 on
whenever
5,
you
and
have
that was-
referees,
We love that shit.
whenever
Yeah.
you have referees,
I'm gonna shut you down. I'm gonna shut you down. It don't matter how much.
Also, what about
I be like,
when
you're
The
not a
only
lady.
reason this is
Okay.
now a
Hold
topic
on.
is because it was
Hold on.
black
Hold
women.
Too much talking, too
white
much
girls.
talking. Let's go. Let's get
That's
back
all.
on pace.
When the
Go ahead.
recruiters, do recruiters like that?
Hell
Yes.
You want
They
passion.
love
You
that
want your
shit.
player to win you games.
But
And have
hold
three cool
on,
talking
we're
shit.
trying to let her get her thing out. Go ahead.
as a
Let her
woman who
land.
played, trash talking was not okay.
To who?
You're not allowed to cuss. You're not allowed to be more
You went to a
aggressive.
private
To your
school?
coach.
No, but I'm saying
That was
in
your shit when you was
general.
coaching.
But with men,
But men
y'all are allowed to.
No, our coaches get on our
That, we were not
ass.
in middle school, high
Bro,
school.
I
We weren't
am a
allowed to
coach.
cut.
Bro,
Okay.
time out.
But we were
Let's
able
use a fictional. Let's not use. Let's use a non-fictional example.
Hold on. After she did hers, we still had a
Okay,
question.
go to the question. I'll go
Those
to
are
the
good ass
question.
breaks, by the way. I was wondering.
You welcome.
Go ahead.
Oh, it wasn't necessarily a question, but I mean, I don't think women get frowned upon for talking shit in sports. But if a woman was to have, like, say for instance, some of the stuff you say, like, I always told you that if I was to express myself the way that you express myself, I would be looked at as like a bitch or like, you know, in a different light. You were just looking at it like, oh, that's outspoken. Like that's how y'all are. I can't say things or act the same way that y'all would without it being looked upon different on me.
That's a difference with your partner.
Let me make
Hold on,
One at a time.
Let me get this one. I agree with you, but at the same time, it's like you said. If he was to say something, we look at it as like, I don't give a fuck what nobody feels or thinks about me anyway. You could do it. It's just how you feel people are gonna respond and take it. Because you really, in actuality, you could do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's how you're telling yourself, oh damn, they feel it. Nah, like we just don't give a fuck.
And
But
we
y'all
have.
ain't seen a girl that y'all seen that pretty much had a, you know, was outspoken and y'all think that she overdoing it. Or
Nah.
she
It's not about being outspoken. Be respectful. That's it.
trash
That's all we want. You
trash
can be
talk is not
outspoken,
respectful.
but nigga be respectful.
I'm not even gonna go that far.
That's all I
because
want. Just be, bro. When
it
be
comes-
outspoken, speak your mind. Be respectful though.
When it comes to
Don't
you,
call me out my name. Don't do the most. You look.
and it comes to me.
Yes, y'all get that totally
different. That's
confused.
just what
There's
I'm
a difference
saying.
between being
No, no.
outspoken and being
That
respectful, my
proves the
nigga.
point. That proves the point that
I'm
there's
sorry.
a double
No,
standard.
what I'm
That
talking.
proves the point right
what I'm
there.
talking about,
All
what
right.
she's saying, it's not all about because you're male and you woman. Everybody who know me, do I come across straight, blunt, and straightforward?
Mm-hmm.
I've never changed. That's not how she is. So the second that she becomes that, then niggas looking like,
look
oh,
like,
she
oh,
tripping.
shit.
No, they don't say that to me because I'm like that from the second you meet
Okay,
me.
we're specifically talking about in sports where
But
where
that-
you might be putting on a
but that's-
persona
no.
because you're talking your shit because you
But
have
no,
a little
she
bit more.
said she didn't agree with it in sports, but she talking about.
And
She's
you
talking
know,
about
it's
in
still a
other
double
situations.
Because in sports,
sports
you
is
can't give me
competitive.
one. You
It's
can't
not.
give me one scenario where it happened.
That white girl
I
did that
guarantee
shit every
you.
game until she lost and someone did it back to her and it became a problem.
Bruh.
If she won, she would have did the same shit and nothing would be
Bruh.
said about it. It'd be okay.
There was a situation. I'm using. Don't judge me with this. What sport it was? But it was a lingerie football league. It went viral on social media. The girl came over and the coach was like, "So you gonna let that girl do that
Oh,
to
I
you?
remember. I
You didn't
seen that.
bust
I
her in
seen
her
that. I
motherfucking
seen that, but
face.
she's like,
you
better
gonna
bust
let
her
that
in her
girl do
motherfucking
this to you and not bust her in her fucking face? I would have slammed that girl down and bust her in her ass. And if not, I would have waited till the next play and bust somebody else's ass for what she just did to you. Don't ever let somebody do that to you. Coaches and people do it. One, it depends on your coach, but most people do not care because when you in competitive.
That was a female?
That was
Yeah,
the female he was
yeah.
talking to. It depends on
It
your
was a
coach and who
female.
it is.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, it wasn't a female coach telling another female.
It was a male coach telling a female.
Exactly. And if a female coach told that female player that, it'd be like, girl, you did to a. Like,
So time out.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
time out. So Angel Reese been talking shit the whole fucking season,
Her coach.
and it seems like her coach didn't have a problem with it.
Backed her up.
Backed her ass up because you know
And then
why?
they say- then they
I don't
tell
give a
her
fuck
to
what
calm
you say.
down,
As long as you
chill
don't
out.
get ejected, as long as you don't get us taking no
She allowed
fouls,
her
and
to
you play your
continue to
game
do
and you
that.
score me some points and get rebounds, nigga, I am
She had no
fine.
problem.
I'm not talking
Do
about
you.
just the coach because she's winning games. Coach don't got no problem.
And a championship.
It
To
don't
a
matter if you
lot
win
of
the games
other
or not,
people
though.
and to a lot of other women amongst ourselves, it's like she doing something. Especially if
like
you're
a
not
personal
into
problem.
sports.
Yeah, that's personal. That's
That's
why I
like
said
a personal
That's why I
I'm
said
saying
it's
that it's a
personal.
double standard. It's a double standard.
it's not.
Niggas
That's a
can do it
personal
all day
It can't be a
long.
personal.
But no,
it
but
can't
look.
be don't
I'm
tell
not
me
saying
it's
I would
personal.
feel that.
But you
Exactly.
just said we as women. Men don't look at it.
We don't
like
look at
that.
it
So
that
that's
way.
not a double standard. We
That's
don't
like,
look at
nigga,
it
you
like
competitive. Talk your shit.
Talk your shit.
Talk
We
your
get-
shit.
we
and
get
back it
hyped
up.
up that, oh, shit,
exactly.
okay, that's
Because
cool.
let
That's
a
cool.
woman
Bring
talk,
the
say she
fire
can bust
to
my
the
ass in
fuel, you know what I'm
football.
saying?
I'm be like, all right, cool. Bring your cleats, bring your ass on the shit, and I'm gonna bust your ass. I don't care if you're a woman or not, because it ain't gonna benefit me. But if I get my ass done in by a woman,
When I think
it's
of a
a,
double standard, I
oh.
think of something that's
It's
acceptable
competitive.
for one gender and not acceptable for the other.
Agree.
And what I'm saying
It's
is it's not
acceptable both
acceptable among other women. And that's still a double standard. Because men can do it
It's
and
not
other women
acceptable
are
for
gonna
other
feel
women. that
Other
don't play
women.
like. So you
sports.
guys are just
Sports,
saying
sports.
that
Don't play
men have to
sports.
deem it.
When it comes to
So
competitiveness,
basically, you guys are
Perfect.
saying that men have to deem it unacceptable for it to be considered a double standard.
No, the double standards is looked down upon on one side and not on the other.
Right. Because I'm guaranteed, like, nigga,
Both women in
Talk
sports,
your
that's
shit.
what they do.
That's what they gonna do.
And women know that they do that. Men look at the same thing. We
You
are
think
going to
so?
tune in more to women who talk shit than women who just out here falling on the damn ground and we ain't doing the game.
because what's the
Talk
white,
your
what's the white
shit.
girl name that does
Talk
it? You
to
can't
me,
see what's her name? I don't know her name.
Okay?
Kaylin, when she does this, did nobody bat an eye.
And that's what I'm saying.
Nobody
we was
cared.
cool with
Men,
that.
women,
We was
society
cool
not
with
care. But
that.
the minute Angel Reese, a black woman,
And
started
everybody
talking
tried to
shit
put her
back,
apart,
that's when it became, oh, that is not
Larry Bird's
ladylike.
daughter or
No.
Boosie was just
That's what
She
became a
just
problem.
talking shit. That's when it becomes a problem. It's a race thing. It's not has nothing to do with ladylikeness or nothing
I
like
love
that.
that
It's
shit.
a
When she
black
was
woman
doing it, I
talking
loved it.
shit to a white woman. That's
Right.
all it
I love
was.
it. We literally had a
I
conversation.
loved
We
it.
loved that shit.
Yeah.
We
When
was
she
like,
did
yo,
this back
we
to her,
love
I said, nigga,
Right.
talk your
Yeah.
shit. And you won. Because
We
everybody
figured-
counted them out anyway.
Right, that's for it.
So I'm like, nigga, talk your shit.
Hey, and then as we close this up, I appreciate all you guys coming on today. This was a good topic, good conversation. We're actually going to add more onto this. The next episode, we're actually going to be talking about a little more on some of those topics that we already got to. And so this was about double standards. Instead of worrying about the double standard, let's be the standard. All right, I'll be damned. We out.
So,
Yeah.